guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Meghna and today I will be swatching and reviewing for you guys the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipsticks. These come in around I think 10 shades, 10 or 11 shades including the Rebel Rose edition, but I've got 7 of them, so without any further ado, let's just get into it.
Break our hearts open in half, just to see if we'll put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and I. It's you and I. We go back and forth every time, waiting for one of us to cross the line. You got me and I got you, and we got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes
This first shade is called Excellent and this is a very nice vampy dark purple with sort of burgundy undertones. It's a very flattering shade. I mean, obviously it's going to suit all skin tones. It looks really gorgeous on especially the dusky skin tones. This is like one of my favorite shades and I just love it. So yeah, this was the shade Excellent. This next shade is called Kiss of Death and this is a very nice a dark chocolate brown sort of shade, but it does have a bit of like a red undertone, a red sort of like a berry undertone, I should say, not just a red but like like a reddish pink, like a berry undertone. Obviously it's going to suit all skin tones. So yeah, this was the shade Kiss of Death. This next shade is called Give Me Mocha and this is hands down one of my favorite nude shades. Like I got into nudes because especially of this shade. I absolutely love this shade. This is like such a pretty nude for the dusky skin tone girls. I think if you are like maybe 2 or 3 shades darker than me, then you might probably need to wear like a lip liner, like a dark brown sort of, or like your natural lip color ka lip liner. But on me, I don't really need a lip liner. It just makes my lips look so plump and healthy. It's a very pink based nude. I would say it's not warm or it's not cool toned, it's quite neutral. So for people who are a little darker than me, I'm just going to outline my lips with a dark brown lipstick and this is the NYX lip pencil in the shade Cocoa. This is like a dark brown sort of lip pencil. I really like this shade. Now that I've outlined my lips with that dark brown lip liner, you can see that it makes my lips look all the more pretty. Like it makes the lips look more defined and like I really like this. Okay, I really love this combo, like with a dark brown lip liner and a nude lipstick. It's just great. So if you are looking for a nice nude lipstick, or if you were just like letting this lipstick shade sit in your cart not knowing if it's going to suit you or not, then I would say definitely go for it. Just go ahead and blindly purchase it. And as I said, if you are a few shades darker than me, then please do use a dark lip liner with this and don't just give up on this shade. Okay, like just because you are a few shades darker, don't just think that okay, it's not going to look good on me and just pass on the shade, because it will look good on you if you pair it up with a dark brown lip liner. So please, if you want to purchase this shade, please do go ahead and purchase this shade. This is like absolute favorite nude lipstick. So yeah, this was the shade Give Me Mocha. This next shade is called Berry Recognize and on my lips it looks more like a toned down, like a really muted fuchsia pink, like a fuchsia berry pink rather than just a berry pink shade. It looks quite flattering on my skin tone. It's not like something that's out there like in your face. If you are of my complexion or even deeper, you could wear this as like an everyday pink sort of a shade. It's very muted, so it looks really pretty. So yeah, this was the shade Berry Recognize. This next shade is called Nice to Fuchsia and this is a very nice bright fuchsia shade. You can see it looks lovely on my skin tone, like because I love bright lipsticks. That's the reason that I love this lipstick. It's a very cool toned fuchsia, so it will make your teeth look whiter, which is another thing that I really love. This is like a really pretty lipstick, and if you love bright lipsticks, then I feel you should definitely go for this one. So yeah, this was the shade Nice to Fuchsia. This next shade is called Messy and Fierce, and this is actually a very fierce red sort of shade. It's extremely bright. I don't think anyone with deeper skin tones than me, like you know, like 3-4 shades deeper than me, should go for this kind of a shade. It will, I don't know, it will look too bright on your complexion is what I feel personally. Also, I've seen many people compare this lipstick with the shade Ruby Woo, but on me it doesn't really look like Ruby Woo. This looks more like an orangey red. It will make your teeth look yellow. And I personally don't like warm reds, so I'm not really a fan of this particular shade. So yeah, this was the shade Messy and Fierce. This next shade is called Behind the Bleachers, and this is another shade that I absolutely love. This is a very muted red shade with kind of like mauvey pink undertones is what I feel. Like I don't exactly know if I'm describing the shade properly, but I'm just like trying my level best to actually describe it. So this particular shade, it looks really pretty. For skin tones that are deeper than me, this would look like a pretty subtle muted red shade. It's not warm toned, I feel it's quite neutral. It's not cool toned either, but nevertheless I absolutely love this shade. So this was the shade Behind the Bleachers. That was it for the swatches, you guys. Now for the review, let me just start off by saying that these lipsticks, they retail for a price of $5.99 for I think 6 grams of product. But on major websites like HOK Makeup, that's Hawk Makeup, or purple.com, and even on Myntra, I found them to go on sale, and the discounted price is as low as 250 rupees. Like from 600 they go down to 250 rupees, and that's like quite a steal is what I feel. So okay, that rhymed, but that's what I feel. And also I think that they're totally worth the price that you pay. In fact, if you compare the NYX soft matte lip creams and these lipsticks, then I feel the formulation is kind of similar. The wear is also kind of similar, but like there's this very high price difference like when these lipsticks go on discount. So in case you're wondering, in case you want to choose from NYX or Wet n Wild, then I would actually suggest you to go for Wet n Wild lipsticks. Now let's talk about the claims that are made. So firstly, it says immensely pigmented formula delivers excellent color payoff, which I completely agree. It is one swipe kind of pigmentation. Next, features a non-drying formula, feels comfortable on lips, and is long lasting. It is obviously not drying, it is quite comfortable as well. Lastly, they said that it glides on glossy and transforms into high pigmented matte finish. Some of them did not really glide on glossy, they were very creamy sort of. I don't know if that is the issue for only some of the shades, but also I don't even know that if that is an issue, but they do dry down matte. Now as for the staying power, it lasts for a decent amount of time. I would say 3-4 hours, with light meals. But with oily meals, obviously, like any liquid lipstick, these are not going to last you. But the ease of application is like really nice, so you could reapply it anytime, like on the go. Next, I felt that they do have kind of like a chemically fragrance, but not that when you apply it you will get the smell. It's not like that. Like if you actually go and smell the tube or the wand, the lipstick wand, that's when you'll get the smell, otherwise you won't. So I don't think fragrance or the smell could be an issue for this. Next, these lipsticks are transfer proof. Like so you can see there's no transfer, so they are transfer proof. They are not going to transfer on your mask. Let's just see if they are smudge proof as well. See, they don't smudge, so they are smudge proof. So I don't think you'll have like a lot of transfer on your mask when you're wearing one. I really like the price point of these lipsticks. Like if you see on Myntra, they were on discount for about 250 to 300 rupees. I feel that's quite a catch for these lipsticks. Like I would say you should definitely have at least one lipstick from this range, and the shade that I would recommend obviously is Give Me Mocha, or this one, which is Behind the Bleachers. So all in all, I do love this shade. Okay, I would definitely recommend these shades. The only thing, if I had to like actually sit down and pinpoint something, like something as a con, then I would say that they don't have like a lot of colors. Like these days all the brands, they come up with 20, 24, 25 shades. And the second thing that I would say, like for me it's not an issue, but for some people it might be an issue, that they are quite fat, they are quite bulky. Liquid lipsticks generally come in like small tubes, smaller, longer tubes, but these are shorter and these are more plumper tubes, I would say. But for me that's not really an issue, but for some people it might be an issue, so I thought it was worth mentioning. But apart from that, I can't really think of anything. Like I don't have any problem with these lipsticks. Like absolutely amazing lipsticks, like really affordable, really good. You obviously get more than what you pay for, so definitely go for these lipsticks. And that was it, you guys. That was it for my review, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, stay home and stay safe. Bye.